Hello students, in the previous lecture we have discussed about the porous plug experiment, that is about Joule-Thomson effect, which tells us about the cooling effect of gas when the gas passes through a high pressure region to a low pressure region. Now we shall move on to the theory of porous plug experiment. As you are seeing on the screen, porous plug experiment is an experiment where the real gases are either cooled or heated when they are subjected to throttle expansion. Throttle expansion means when the gases pass through a region of high pressure to a region of low pressure at constant temperature. So here you can see the diagram. Initially, the pressure of the gas in the cylinder A1 is P1 V1 T1, that is the pressure of the gas is P1, volume of the gas is V1 and temperature of the gas is T1. In between there is a porous plug. The dotted spots shows us the porous plug. So it is a high pressure region. When the gases pass through this region, they enter into the low pressure region, that is the cylinder A2 is having the pressure P2, volume V2 and temperature T2. The pistons A and B represents the expansion effect or the compression effect of the gas. So here, as shown in the diagram, the gas expands from pressure P1 to P2 by throttling action through the porous plug. When the gas passes through this dotted region, it undergoes throttling action. That means it moves from high pressure region to low pressure region. The entire system is thermally insulated so that the expansion occurs adiabatically. Adiabatic means there is no exchange of heat between the system and the surrounding. In an adiabatic system or in an adiabatic process, we know that there is no gain or loss of heat by the gas. That means the heat gained or lost is 0. So we represent that heat as Q equal to 0. Now let us consider P1, V1 and T1 as the pressure, volume and temperature of the gas before throttle action or the before it undergoes expansion. Therefore, the work done by the piston A on the gas, you can observe the diagram here. A is the piston on the high pressure region. When the piston work done by this piston A on the gas is given by W1 equal to P1 A1 dx equal to P1 V1. Here A1 dx. A1 is the area of the piston A and dx is the displacement of the piston through a small distance. That means the product of A1 and the distance gives you the volume of the area. So work done equal to P1 into V1. Let us consider the pressure on the other side, that is on the lower pressure region. So P2, V2 and T2 are the pressure, volume and temperature of the gas after the expansion. That means when the gas undergoes throttling expansion, it moves on to the low pressure region and hence it expands. So after expansion, the pressure of the gas is P2, volume of the gas is V2, and temperature of the gas is T2. Here the work done by the gas on the piston. Here in the previous part, earlier one, the A1 is the piston of the high pressure region, which makes the gas to move on to the low pressure region. So by compression it moves on to the gas is compressed and is made to pass through the porous plug. So there the piston is working on the gas, whereas in this case the gas is working on the piston. That means gas is going to move the piston. So work is done by the gas on the piston. So W2 equal to P2 A2 dx, or we simply write P2 V2, where A2 is the area of the piston and dx is the displacement of the piston. So the product of these two is equal to the volume of the region. Then the next external work done by the net external work done by the gas is WE equal to the difference between the two work done, that is W2 minus W1. We shall write WE equal to P2 V2 minus P1 V1. If W is the work done by the gas in separating the molecules against their intermolecular force of attraction, then the total work done by the gas is equal to P2 V2, that is WE plus W. WE is equal to P2 V2 minus P1 V1 plus W. So this is the total work done by the gas. Now there are three possible cases in an adiabatic process. As we know that this system is completely insulated, there is no exchange of heat between the system and the surrounding, and whatever the process is going inside the system is a adiabatic process. So in an adiabatic process there are three possible cases. The first case is if P1 V1 is less than P2 V2, that is called below the Boyle's law. What we have, P2 V2 minus P1 V1 is positive. So W must be, the total work done must be either positive or 0. So we shall have W equal to P2 minus P1 plus W must be positive, and hence there must be cooling when the gas passes through the porous plug. Work done positive, if work done is positive, then the cooling will happen, and hence there is a cooling of gas when the gas passes through the porous plug. The second case is if P1 V1 equal to P2 V2, then P2 V2 minus P1 V1 equal to 0. So the total work done is equal to W. Thus the cooling effect of the Boyle's temperature is only due to the work done by the gas in overcoming the intermolecular force of attraction. W here, small w is the work done by the gas in overcoming the intermolecular force of attraction. So what the total work done by the gas is equal to the work done by the gas in overcoming the intermolecular force of attraction when both the regions have same pressure, that is the product of P1 and V1 equal to P2 V2, that is high pressure region and the low pressure region. Then the third case is if P1 V1 is greater than P2 V2, then P2 V2 minus P1 V1 is negative. The difference between those two is negative. Here the Joule-Thomson effect depends upon whether greater the difference between P2V2 minus difference between P2V2 and P1V1 is greater than or less than the work done by the gas in overcoming the intermolecular force of attraction. So, if P2V2, the difference between P2V2 and P1V1 is greater than the work done by the gas in overcoming the intermolecular force of attraction, there will be a heating of gas. If the difference between P2V2 and P1V1 is less than the work done by the gas in overcoming the intermolecular force of attraction, there will be cooling of gas. Thus, cooling or heating of gas passing through a porous plug from high pressure region to a low pressure region depends on 2 points. One is, it depends on the work done in overcoming the intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules, and the second one is whether the temperature deviation from the Boyle's law, the deviation from the behavior of the gas, deviation from the gas law, Boyle's law. These are the two things on which the cooling or heating of the gas depends when it passes through a porous plug. In the next class, we shall discuss about temperature of inversion.